Bullish Vechain. Vet cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $0.121470 and $0.229442 by 2030. Market investigators expect vet could reach $0.094476 by 2025. Bearish Vechain market cost expectation for 2023 is $0.021595. Vechain, vet presentation. Since its generally unassuming starting points in 2015, the Vechain network has developed and is rapidly drawing in worldwide consideration. Presently, in excess of 30 organizations inside the Fortune 500 run live arrangements on Vechain, including BMW, Deloitte PwC, Walmart, LVMH, and Renault. This Vechain cost expectation guide will update you on all that you really want to be familiar with Vechain. Continue to peruse to figure out what Vechain is, from its highlights to specialized investigation, verifiable information, value expectations, and then some. What is Vechain? Vechain is a self-created blockchain stage worked to support store network the executives and smooth out business processes. The stage was established in 2015 by Radiant Lu, a previous CIO of Louis Vuitton China. In its initial days, the VET token worked exclusively as a component of the Ethereum blockchain. The originators, nonetheless, had a few loftier objectives as a top priority. In 2018, Vechain completely rebranded itself and changed onto its own public blockchain, Vechain, switching its VEN tokens over completely to VET as well as adding the Vechain gas token VTHO. It has since developed into an endeavor-centered, multi-coin IoT and production network the board environment and has effectively settled a significant client base. With the assistance of disseminated record innovation, DLT, the stage can put together and smooth out data stream for complex stockpile chains. It utilizes two essential tokens, Vechain Energy, a brilliant agreement layer, and Vechain token, or VET, for conveying esteem across the framework. As per Vechain's white paper, the two-token framework was organized to have a dependable model for decentralized application designers and guarantee compelling administration. The Vechain white paper frames the stage's primary point, which is to make information straightforward and noteworthy. It likewise plans to be an IoT, Web of Things, middle person, and at the front of starting coin contributions made utilizing Vechain. VET crucial investigation. VET stands apart as one of the first blockchains planned solely to meet the necessities of big business level customers. It is one of a handful of the crypto projects that throw a tantrum with large names like Walmart China, Cointelegraph PwC, Louis Vuitton, LVMH, BMW Gathering, Moet, and Hennessy. Here is a fast outline of a portion of Vechain's most outstanding elements. Multi-task exchange, MTT. Vechain's multi-capability nuclear exchanges engage designers to make group installments, decide their successions, and add various calls to various agreement capabilities. Controllable exchange lifecycle. With the assistance of blockref and termination exchange fields, clients can determine the handling and lapse times in the event that excluded from a block. Fee appointment. Vechain's adaptable exchange charge appointment plans assign gas pair and multi-party installment, give locally available clients a freemium model inside a decentralized application. Proof of power. Vechain utilizes a proof of power (POA) model to guarantee that future improvements are in accordance with the vision of the Vechain establishment. The blockchain is kept up with by 101 power masternodes (AM). Use case. Vechain innovation has a plenty of purposes across different ventures, however, has a quick, critical, and clear advantage inside supply chains. The innovation permits various organizations inside the production network, from dispatches and dealers to merchants and makers, to involve Vechain personality innovation and track things continuously through each stage. Vechain is right now worth $0.026993 United States dollars. That has moved 2.45% as of now with an exchanging volume of $53,673,871. Vechain is right now positioned 32 among all digital currencies, with a market capitalization of $2,012,458,321 United States dollars. Our value expectations are figured out on specialized examination, as it were. We utilize a few specialized markers, including MACD, Fibonacci retracement, RSI, moving midpoints, and trend lines. Our conjectures utilize continuous Vechain, VET, market information, permitting us to refresh our site with dynamic cost expectations. Our cost expectation conjectures utilize constant Vechain, VET, market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost forecasts in light of current market movement. Vechain, VET, Value Expectation 2023. Vechain, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding digital currencies to rise this year. VET. The VET cost gauge for 2023 expects a huge expansion in the year's final part, potentially coming to $0.040490. Likewise with other digital forms of money, the ascent will be continuous. However, no impressive drops are normal. Averaging $0.037791 in cost is very aggressive. However, it is possible soon given expected coordinated efforts and headways. VET is supposed to have a base worth of $0.032392. Vechain, VET, Value Expectation 2024 of every 2024. Vechain VET cost forecast has a lot of space for extension. Because of the likely declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of VET will before long outperform $0.067483. Notwithstanding, we ought to stand by to check whether the VET's overall strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, VET will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $0.053986 and a typical exchanging cost of $0.059385. Vechain, VET, Value Forecast 2025. In the event that the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $0.094476 and VET might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. VET is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $0.086378 and a low of $0.080980 in 2025. Vechain, VET, Value Expectation 2026. On the off chance that Vechain effectively helps market opinion among digital money aficionados, the VET coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, VET will be green in 2026. The VET is supposed to reach and outperform its unsurpassed high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual cash will be valued at $0.121470 with a base cost of $0.107973 and a typical cost of $0.113372. Vechain, VET, Value Expectation 2027. After some broad determining and specialized investigation, we gauge the VET cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $0.140365 by 2027, with a base cost of $0.134966 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, VET has a most extreme value worth of $0.148463. Vechain, VET, Value Forecast 2028. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $0.167358. On the off chance that VET figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a greatest cost of $0.